Most people think weighted pull-ups just build a bigger back, but that's not even close to what actually happens. Because if you do them right, weighted pull-ups build a very specific type of upper body strength that you honestly don't get from most exercises. And once you understand this, you'll start training pull-ups completely different. The strength behind it. If you look at athletes who train pull-ups, you realize that they not only have an aesthetic sculpted back, but they also have a type of pulling strength that is completely different from bodybuilding. Why? Because pull-ups aren't just about moving weight. You're moving your entire body through space. That means your muscles aren't just producing force. They're also stabilizing, coordinating, and controlling your body at the same time. And that changes everything. Because instead of isolating one muscle, you're training multiple muscle groups to work together in a single movement. Your lats, core, rear delt, upper back, and even bicep. Which is why you see calisthenics athletes like Jan Barsiegel walking around with huge biceps. And even he admitted that he never directly trained biceps, just complete raw weighted pull-ups. Now I know what you're thinking. Some people can't even do one pull-up and you're saying add weights?
Bruh.
Well, that's why I created this free ebook guide on how to go from 0 to 5 complete pull-ups in just 40 days. It shows you exactly what to do, how to train, and how to actually build the strength for the movement. Even if you're starting from 0, you can get it through the link in the description or pinned comment. Now there's something really interesting about people who train weighted pull-ups. Let's take Philip Sowley for an instant. Philip only trains pull-ups, and if you look at him from bodybuilding perspective, you'll realize he's really not that big compared to other athletes. But the crazy thing is, he's stronger than 99% of them. How? Weighted pull-ups. And that's one of the reasons two people can look similar in size, but one of them is significantly stronger. Because one trained muscles, the other trained movement. And here's where it gets interesting. That difference doesn't just affect strength. It changes how your physique actually develops. Even though he's not the biggest, his upper body is built for aesthetics. Big biceps, defined shoulders, and even a back that looks like a Christmas tree. So to understand how you can do that too, I break it down into 3 simple steps. And if you skip step 3, you might as well skip them all because it's the key to finally achieving real results. Step 1, building the reps. For most people, this is the boring part, but for weighted pull-ups, this is everything. Because if you skip this step, you don't build strength. You just struggle with heavier weight. Now here's the question most people get wrong. How many reps do you actually need before adding weight? Technically, you can start at around 10 clean reps. But if you wait until you reach 15 to 20 reps, you'll progress way faster and more efficiently. Because now you're not just strong, you have the control and endurance to train properly. And this is where things start to click. Going from 0 to 5 pull-ups is actually the hardest stage because you're building strength from nothing. But once you unlock a few reps, your body adapts much faster. That's why going from 5 to 10 and even 15 feels way easier than starting from 0. So how do you actually increase your reps? If you can't do pull-ups yet, start with my free guide in the description. It'll take you from 0 to your first 5 reps step by step. But once you reach 5 clean reps, your focus should shift to building real volume by staying a few reps away from failure, controlling every rep, and gradually increasing your total reps over time. For example, if you can do 5 reps, don't just do one set. Do multiple sets of 3 to 4 reps. You simply keep on increasing sets until you are ready to add 1 rep. Then you keep on repeating this process until your body adapts and your max reps go up. And after that, the real fun begins. Step 2, add weight the right way. Once you can consistently hit around 15 to 20 clean pull-ups, everything changes. Because at this point, you are completely ready to start weighted. And this is where most people make a mistake. They either add too much weight too fast or they never add weight at all, and both will slow you down. But the goal here isn't to go heavy. It's to make the movement just hard enough to keep progressing. So when you start adding weight, even something small like 2.5 to 5 kilograms is more than enough because what actually matters is how you perform the reps. You want every rep to look clean, controlled, and identical to your body weight pull-ups. Going heavier isn't what builds better pull-ups. It's actually much simpler than that. When a weight feels easier, all you have to do is either add a little more or push an extra rep, but adding weight is only half the equation. Because what really changes your physique is what you do with that weight next. Step 3, increase reps while weighted. And this is the most important step to getting serious results. Adding weight builds strength, But increasing your reps while using that weight is what actually builds muscle. And this is the part most people completely miss. They stay stuck chasing 1-rep maxes, and even though it's cool, doing only that can still limit you from achieving that physique. Instead, once you're comfortable with a certain weight, you start pushing your reps up over time. So instead of staying at 4 or 5 reps, you turn that into 6, then 7, then 8, all while keeping your form clean and controlled. That's where real hypertrophy happens. And because now you're combining load and volume, which is one of the most powerful drivers of muscle growth. Your muscles are under more tension, for longer, with better control, and that's what forces them to adapt. This doesn't just make you stronger, it changes how your back actually looks. You build more width from the lats, more density through the upper back, and that tight, controlled look that separates strong physiques from just average ones. And the best part is, once your reps start going up with weight, everything else becomes easier. You unlock high pull-ups, muscle-ups, and even front lever hold becomes possible. So instead of chasing random workouts, you're following a clear system. Build reps first, then add weight, then increase reps again. And if you repeat that process consistently, that's how you go from basic pull-ups to a strong, well-developed upper body. You can get there, but it all starts from the very beginning. If you can't do a single pull-up yet, start with my free plan below. Just enter your email and you're ready to go. Don't miss out.